All right, before we get back to the North Channel, time to tackle a question a lot of people have and a lot of people get wrong. When is it legal to have alcohol on a boat in Ontario? To get the answer, I've got to go to the source. Back to my pals at the OPP Marine Unit. Fun is fun, but we got to do it safely, and I love hanging out with you like this. I don't want you rolling up with all those lights going, and then there's tickets and things, and neither do my friends. So, when are you allowed to drink on a boat?
Most common question we get, for sure, by far. Can I drink on my boat? Bottom line is no, unless you have these certain exceptions. And the exceptions are that you are anchored, moored, or docked. Okay, somehow that boat has to be attached to the ground. So if you're beached, great. But it also has to have cooking facilities, sleeping facilities, and sanitary facilities, but permanent facilities is the key.
So not a barbecue, right, and not one of those camping compostable toilets?
Right. So I've had people buy pontoon boats going, yes, you know, we got benches, people can sleep, we've got a rail, you can put a hibachi on the back, fantastic. They're not permanent sleeping, they're benches. Hibachi hanging off the rail, not permanent cooking, that's a hibachi. And then we've got a porta potty that we can actually fit in the boat. All illegal. Especially the porta potty. It's the Environmental Protection Act. You cannot have a porta potty that lifts out of a boat. That's illegal, as it is.
Really?
Yeah. So you have to be able to pump the sewage out, the black water out of the vessel. Okay. And there's no possibility that that will be poured overboard. So really, it's very, very strict on alcohol in the water. The vessel, no alcohol open when the vessel's underway, no matter what the vessel is. And then if it falls within that category, you can drink on board, because under the Liquor License Control Act, it turns into your residence when you are anchored and you have all these things together. So you're allowed to drink at your residence. So that's in order to consume the cannabis or consume the alcohol.
Right.
Now you can have a boat. So if this was a pleasure craft, I can carry alcohol on the vessel, but it has to be closed. It has to be in a closed compartment. Or if you have an open bottle of wine, then it has to be actually in somewhere like a zip bag, somewhere where it's not accessible.
And so for cannabis, some people think it's as simple as, well, anywhere I can smoke a cigarette in public, I can spark up a joint. Not the case?
Not the case. The Cannabis Control Act is what we talk about consuming on vessel. But if you go to a park, you can consume cannabis in a park, but you can't get near a children's playground, right? So there's a lot of different laws. But yeah, it's not the case. It's an intoxicating substance. Therefore, there's no place on the water for drugs or alcohol. Simple as that.
So to sum up, unless it has a permanent galley, it has a permanent head that you can pump out, and you are touching the ground somehow, beached, docked, anchored. Sleeping, you cannot have any alcohol or cannabis. Pretty straightforward.
That's it. That's simple, right? Yeah. Simple.
We've cleared it up.
We have.
Finally.
No more questions.
There you go.
Right?
You're welcome.
Thanks, Steve.
You heard it here first. I don't want to be blamed for any tickets because Waterways gave you the answer. Well, actually, Sergeant Dave Moffat did, but I brought the camera, so partial credit.